Check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring.
Good job.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that tonight. The first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Roger Quintana gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Henry into the box now. Henry Alaniz. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Settling in now, Lucius Pierce. Second, take his first cuts here.
Lucius Pierce.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Tracy. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Two out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's back to Seattle right after this. Stepping up now, David Stone. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Terrence Caruso. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Caruso.
Ground down the first baseline. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping into the box, William Kincaid. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
1-1-1.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Junior Rodriguez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
The 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We've played 2 full. The M's lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Grady Walker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Grady Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Dwight Rosa. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. But that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Henry Alaniz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A pause, and the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Ball right side. Nunn takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Leading off the inning, Lucius.
Leading off the Mariners'
They'll
4th
look
inning.
to get something going here and even this game up.
Lucius Pierce.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit on the ground out to short. McIntosh is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready for another chance? Garrett Tracy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Garrett Tracy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Count remains at 0-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. Brady scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in, David Stone. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Caruso. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, William Kincaid.
Leading off for the Mariners.
1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, William Kincaid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Up next for
now, Junior Rodriguez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now,
number 8.
as the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Brady right there. Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Dwight
Leading
Rosa.
off for the Mariners, third baseman, Dwight Rosa.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Up,
Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. Well, that's going to go. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's a bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Right fielder, Henry Alani.
First offering on its way. Hops this one up. In there, base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liner ball, Dan, he has a bat in his zone and given himself a chance much longer.
Second baseman, Lucius Pierce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Drill down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving the run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
David Stone will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Terrence Caruso. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Straight up.
A swing and a high pop-up. Mazul waits on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3, the Rays 2. Now in the box, William Kincaid.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, William Kincaid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Junior Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here comes another 0-2.
1-1-1.
Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. The first baseline. None over to his left. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Grady Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out pick the last time. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention,
Wall
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
Tampa
in the
Bay.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Norm Wall.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mariners rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Roger Quintana earns win number 7 on the season. Three-fingered Ritzma takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Robert Neely earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.